I gotta post my socials. I gotta post to my socials. I gotta spread my link like a wildfire, like a virus even. Maybe even go what they say, called viral. Oh god. Alright, anyway. I have to post in Lemon's Discord. Alright, that's good enough for me. Minimize these things and click the... You know what helps? Hold on. Let me get the controller I actually intend to use. My apologies, everybody. Oh wait, does this just work? Yo! My controller reader just hot swapped. That's nice. Good. I didn't even have to turn that off and on again. It just worked. I did that, by the way, everybody. I programmed that. I did that. That thing you see down there in the bottom corner down there. I programmed that. I made that. I did that. And I unplugged this controller and plugged in this controller, and it just worked. It didn't care. Alright. Let us play the video game.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Alright. Ooh, I need to test this. Give myself a little beep. Alright, it do in fact show up. And you know, it could be a little bit bigger.
You know what? Let's... Yeah. There. Okay, back to video game. Repair damage. Which one's Reparo?
Reparo.
That one.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
That's fun. That's cute. I'm repairing the damage the trolls did. I feel like repairing an entire building is quite a bit for a 5th year to be doing. I'm not gonna lie, that's got me pretty dumbfounded. If I were... Oh no. It's chugging. It's loading assets. They are making the game move a lot of assets when I do that. And I bet they're going from individual assets to, like, singular assets. That's probably definitely causing some chugging there.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Oh, yeah. Because when they're all individual pieces, the game has to know, yep, I just watched it happen. Oh, I just watched the asset merge. That's so funny. Yeah, that's definitely why this game is, like, exploding. When me and a classmate did a 3D engine for a class that we were in, our game rendered really, really slowly on our school laptops, but it rendered just fine, I assume, on our regular game, or our regular computers. Because it was super inoptimized, because, you know, it was the first time we'd ever worked on a 3D game engine. Holy shit, I'm talking about working on a 3D game engine. Anyways, I did not abandon Sebastian. But we were working on a 3D game engine, and when it came time to move a bunch of objects and do a bunch of calculations,
Revelio.
it ran really slow, but it was because we were handling objects inoptimally. And I say we, but it was really my classmate that had done a larger portion of the work. I was supposed to do more of the back end, and she did a lot of the front end, and when I finally looked at it, I was like, holy shit. I mean, we did a lot of the design work together, too. But, man, it was crazy. Where am I even supposed to go? Repair the damage. I don't think it's this way.
Revelio.
Oh. A page. I like pages. Money. I like money. You know, I'm just gonna go to the... No, I'm not abandoning Sebastian. Oh, a page. No, give me the page. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. Tapping the button. Alright.
Revelio. Reparo.
A page. Thank you.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm skipping a stone. That's cute. Uh-oh. Okay. The jumping feels so useless in this game. Locked doors. You know, why do wizards even... I guess it keeps people who don't know an unlock charm out to put a lock on it. But, like, man... Maybe... I suppose you could create wizard password charms. I don't think I was supposed to come in through this door. Sebastian. What are you doing in here, Sebastian? Can I talk to him? Okay. Why am I repairing all the damage, but Sebastian's in there talking to Gladrags? He's in the wizardware store? Okay, Sebastian. What else is there to repair?
Revelio.
There's a chicken. There's a page. I don't know how to open this guy. Do I?
Levioso. Accio.
No? Okay. What? Is this what I'm to repair?
Reparo.
I'm so confused. That's not repairing it. Okay, that's just stacking boxes. Okay. Well,
Mr.
fair
Hill was
enough.
just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
I suppose. Yeah, I am. Oh, that one. Well, this one's just better. Why is it named the same thing? I want a fur coat. I don't want a fedora. I like my squiggly hat. It is an upgrade.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't
Yes.
you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
The modulation on the voice is terrible.
Nice, Ellie.
Oh, it's an upgrade. Don't want to be wearing Slytherin clothes. Can I make it not appear? Can I, like... Oh, I can have the hood on or off? Ooh. Hold on. Oh, is this because I got, like, the Giga version? It might be because I got the Giga version. Alright, well, you know. I like this scarf. What outfits do I have? Alright, I do like that they gave me this. This is nice. Ha! Yeah. What can I make the hat look like? Nope, I've got the best hat. Alright. Good to know. Can put on a mask. Oh, I can have cool goggles. Now that's just funny. Oh, that's so cool, actually. Yeah, we're gonna look like this. Gloves. Legendary gloves stitched with mysterious designs earned by completing main quests. No thanks. Why is that all snaky if it's the Charms Professor gloves? You know, no gloves. Fantastic.
Battle-worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio.
The hell was that? Is there another troll? Let us go, Sebastian. Take me to the butterbeer.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Take me to your butterbeer.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
It's got very sharp teeth.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what
Now
can
just
I...
act natural.
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack.
That was
The other
fantastic.
shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
That was
Well done.
fantastic.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Busy enjoying my
I
butterbeer.
think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made
You know,
a fortunate
I like
ending.
how this game looks on
What's
high
your bet?
quality more than I liked how it
Worse
looked
than any
on
troll you
ultra
might
quality.
encounter.
The hair was driving me nuts on ultra quality because it was just like I could see every
Balrog,
single
and
individual
Rookwood?
strand,
What
and
are
it
you
was
not
driving
telling
me
me?
nuts. The hair looks
I promise to tell
better
you everything.
in the high quality,
it's
although
perhaps
it's
better
not
to do that
like,
later.
you know, rendering completely around his
And on
thing.
that note,
It
I think we should
generally
head
looks
back to the
better and it
castle.
runs smoother. Holy shnikes, my game's still peaking my graphics card. I'm telling you, they render so many objects. It's so fun to look at because, man, like, this place is full. Okay. I don't even think that's rendering at high quality. But it's getting there. There's a lot to load. I'm not even mad that I can't even, or that I'm not running this at ultra because, you know, there's so much. There's so much, and I feel like they definitely didn't. I already know they didn't do this well. So I'm just glad that it looks decent enough as
I'm
it is.
certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's
I barely
certain to
know
hear
who that
about the
guy
troll
is.
attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fast traveling's nice. The fast traveling is very nice.
Revelio.
Is there anything in this room? No? We're good? See, okay, so if I were to try to count objects in this room... Oh, God. I mean, do you guys want to count objects in this room? Because I don't really want to count objects in this room. But that's how many objects there are in this room. There's so many objects on the screen, and the game has to render all of them. And I feel like they tried to put too much detail into them. They didn't use the slate of vision shenanigans tricks that people normally do. And that really bogs the performance down on this game. And the locket we found at Gringotts. Oh, that's Fig. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Professor Fig. I don't want to fast travel while I'm in the castle too much because I want to explore it.
Revelio.
Is there anything in here? Anybody I can talk to in here? That's another good question. You know, sometimes they have things they want to say to me. I'm sure if I cared, I could learn the names of, like, most of these NPCs, maybe. Some of them have names, some of them don't. Some of them simply are just student. Look how many of them there are, though, and look how many objects are in this room. It's, like... The experience within this game is super cool. There's so much detail in here.
Revelio.
Is there anything over here that I need to look for now? See, here's the other problem. This game... That's cool. That's just a loop that's acceptable. Not a criticism. Alright. You know what? Let's just make our way to Fig.
Made the mistake of leaving my potion.
Revelio.
Around we go. It's gotta load. They put doors that won't open because the doors are the checkpoint for loading. It does its best. Alright, go ahead. Load the assets. There we go. Go on. Load the assets. You don't have to show them yet. Alright. I'm getting the hang of this game's engine. I am curious. What does this game look like on low settings? Settings. Why are you back to Ultra? I didn't do that. I said high quality. You know what? Hold on. Low. Apply settings. What does this game look like on low? You know? It looks like Gears of War. That door loaded immediately. Oop. Alright. Why do they have to wait for him?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you.
Okay.
Thank Merlin you're in one
Whoa.
piece. I heard about the attack.
This
Trolls in
runs so much
Hogsmeade?
smoother
Sir,
now.
the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were
Well, are you
Ranrock's
gonna mention that
distraction so
Rookwood
could get
literally
him. And he
came?
would have.
Okay.
Had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
Oh, is it the
It's
Marauders
a
map?
of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
Well, yeah.
I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Oh, I'll hone my defensive magic. I'm gonna go do some underground sports. Let's see here. Settings. Okay. So I've seen it on low. I've seen it on high. I've seen it on ultra. No. What's medium look like? I just want to see the different settings. I'll probably customize them. Okay, medium does look a little bit better. Excuse me, I want to jump over the railing. Let me jump over it. Hey. What are you doing here? What's Sebastian doing here?
Revelio.
Where'd that blind kid go who's the, like,
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
grandchild of Slytherin himself? The one who's like, yeah, some people were... Okay. Somebody's making potions in the bathroom.
Revelio.
My map says there's treasure above me. Is that true, map? Oh, there's a page.
Accio. Revelio.
Alright, medium's pretty good.
I heard that Professor Binns died one night and showed up to class the next morning.
Let's go back to high. Okay, so like foliage, we can have that at medium. Sky, I think we can have that at medium. Effects, let's set that up. Material, we can keep that at high. Fog, we can keep that at medium. Let's set shadows to medium. You know what? I do kind of want high quality shadows. Set the quality of non-essential NPCs and creatures in the world. Okay. Let's set them to medium. Or low, actually. I do kind of want ray tracing on. Ray tracing, shadows, quality low, that's fine. Alright. Do I have anything on Ultra? I have Effect Squad. You know what? Yeah, that's the only one that I care to have on Ultra. No. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like these settings. I can't explain it, but that's alright. Where am I going? Do I have other quests? That's another question. Acquired level 3. Gobstones. Okay. We'll just be on our way.
Revelio.
Hey,
Perhaps you can help me.
maybe.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecate's classroom.
Hey, that's where I'm going.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
How convenient.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Accio on a mirror. Doorway behind the... Okay. Okay. Cerberus. Fluffy. Fluffy, even. Like, I can appreciate the detail put into this game.
Revelio.
I also can look at it and go, huh.
Ah,
Ooh.
a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Accio. Reparo.
Oops. Oopsies. What quest am I on? Okay. How do I... Oh boy. Alright, let me go back over here.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Ha! Alright,
Revelio.
The hell is jingling? Oh, it's up there. Aha.
Lumos.
Oops. Oh boy.
Revelio.
It's not that. It's not that. That's gonna be something. I guarantee it. It can't be too far. Nope.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broom?
Yes. No. Like, okay. Look at the reflection of the window off of that marble. That's good.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
No. No. That's in a courtyard. What is that painting? Keep a lookout for that painting. Alright, let's go find Hecate. Yes. You know, what if I just came out here?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobs. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising. Lumos.
Nope, not that guy.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Accio.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, let's go back to Arthur. Game does have to load now when I hit doors, but that's okay. I can just show up, stand in front of the door, and then move. I kind of appreciate that this game does just sort of drip feed the bonus stuff that you can do, like the additional content. That is nice.
Just saying.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round is up.
Okay.
Interesting.
And on we go. Yeah, the game runs significantly smoother with these settings, while still looking pretty nice. Could be a little smoother. I don't think I need my fabrics as whooshy as they currently are. But I kind of like watching the scarf just whoosh around.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Oh.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ha. I mean, it's run by a first year. Come on. crossed wands is so far my favorite part of this game. Hey.
Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos.
Man. It is
Ready for another round?
kind. Oh yes,
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
I'm
There's
ready.
no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
I'd be afraid to duel this Lucan guy.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yeah.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Yes.
Apologies in advance.
No. Okay.
Don't shy away now.
Protego. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Accio. Come on, Levioso. You're better than that. Accio. Levioso.
Find the one.
Accio.
Got him.
I could never
Bullying
duel
children.
like that. Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let
There's
you
a
know
lot of
when we're
pressing
ready.
R2 in this
Hope
game.
to see you then.
Does the L2 button
The
get
next
used?
round is for all the gobstones, so to speak. You could have gone a bit easier on me.
No.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Maybe.
Protego. Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Oh.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
That's it!
Levioso.
No.
That was something.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form.
Nailed it.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment.
Nope, nope, nope.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I won't talk about this.
Rip-a-doo. Walk through the door. I love walking past those. Ugh. Alright, before I talk to this
Mr.
lady,
Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success
I'm
in
going to be
your
right back.
endeavors.
Alright, stream. I'm back. Let us continue.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
I don't know. I think practicing and learning the fire spell while wearing very flowy robes is a great idea. I would appreciate if instead of doing a motion like this, he went like the actual spell implied. But, you know.
Good work.
Don't need Reparo. So wait, I have Leviosa, but then they have Wingardium Leviosa? Okay. I don't think I really care about the uncollected rewards in the... Okay. Turn to Professor Fig's classroom. Okay.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, that's... that's so rude. I'm gonna set a first year on fire. Why didn't they teach me Bombardo? I think Sebastian should teach me Bombardo. Look at all the cats. Alright. No. I chose these settings because these settings do look really pretty. It chugs a small amount, but that's okay. You know what? Hold on. Enter photo mode. Wow. Huh. Oh, that hurts the eyes just a little bit. I see it. Oh, that's so funny. That's cool. Okay, that's actually really cool. Whoever made this, they were right. They were so right. Oh. Yeah. They were right. What do I do with this? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Right there. That's the screenshot material. Alright. Close. Get me out of this. It's too funny. Alright. Now that I've done that, take me to Fig. Wait. Oh, I must have walked in here. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Yeah, let's go.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will
He
your
said
student.
schedule.
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Fine, I'll just go by myself. Yes! Talk to Sebastian. It's a good idea.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio!
Behind a locked door. Okay. Why are all these cats over here?
Lumos.
It's by a doorway? But which doorway?
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Which doorway? They wouldn't make me carry it.
He's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Moth? I don't care,
I wonder
gargoyles.
if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class.
I mean, I agree, you know? Like,
mine, unfortunately, took the shape of a
I'm not a big fan of, like, the full body wizard robes, but they give me some swag here.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I mean, that's kind of funny. But
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
now, when you say seeing all the characters decked out like that, I guess what exactly do you mean? Like, decked out, like, in just wizard robes? 'Cause
very well.
It makes sense to me that the students would be in wizard robes and stuff. They're
I
students.
very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof.
It's kind of like how at the casino, like, all of the regular cashiers were wearing, like, regular cashier clothes, but supervisors could kind of get away with wearing more just whatever.
Sounds intriguing.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Ominous.
He never backs down from the fight.
Oh, the full body. Yeah, well, I don't know. They're students, you know? It makes some sense to me that the students would be wearing them. I think Severus Snape was the only one wearing the, like, true full body black robes. So, fun fact, this guy right here, our friend Ominous, is a direct descendant of Salazar Slytherin. And Mr. Direct Descendant of Salazar Slytherin here, he makes the comment, he goes, yeah, unfortunately a lot of the other descendants are blood purists or whatever. Basically, like, you know, the mudblood, pure blood, whatever. And he, like, comments on how, like, it's disappointing or whatever.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such
I suppose the thing is that it makes sense to me that, like, students from a British lady wrote the book, and that students in a British lady's book would be all wearing something similar to each other because they usually have uniforms and stuff over there. I mean, what else do you expect a wizard to wear? You know? It's just classic. Hey. Why is there... What is this? Speaking of swag, though. What kind of new swag do I have? I can't wear those yet. That's unfortunate. Okay, but I can change the appearance of things. Have I gotten any cool new appearances? I got Quidditch gloves. I do kind of like those. I gotta keep these glasses. They're funny. I think I've personally got the best hat on so far. Like, this might be okay. This might be acceptable. This is just kind of boring to me. It's sleepy. This is kind of funny, actually. I don't know. This is here? Question mark. I definitely not this. This one's too boring for me, but this one's just fun. As for the outfits, I could wear the prisoner outfit, but I like the purple. It's just dapper. This is by far the coolest cloak. I could wear no cloak. That is an option. This is actually kind of cool. I just got this one. I found it. But, I mean, come on. Do I have any cooler scarves? No, I'm still wearing the best scarf, I think. Alright, I want gameplay, and I finally have a fire spell, so that's pretty cool. Why are these people... Oh, that's probably the Gobstone girl, and she wants me to find the Gobstones. No, this is the Gobstone girl.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
No, this isn't the Gobstone girl.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
The what?
That a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet
What's up,
somewhere in
Lemon?
the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
I read, like, the first 4 books or so as they were coming out for Harry Potter, and I watched, like, at least the first 4 movies as they were coming out.
Surely you would be trying to complete the challenge as well.
But I didn't, like, obsess
and
over
I
the
can't even get
series.
past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay.
I hope you follow a few keys at least.
Revelio.
If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Alright. Where am I going? I actually want to do this mission real quick. I want to go do the real mission. Let me go do that. Take me there. I could fast travel, but I don't want to fast travel because fast traveling means that I end up missing fun side quests like that. The hell are you doing, Ominous? Oh, that's Ominous. He's blind. Never mind. That's rude. I was like, what the hell is he casting? But he's probably casting a guidance spell because he can't see.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some
I'm very easily mistaken for other students, yes.
Clever enough not to get caught.
Oh man, you should have seen it earlier.
And
I walked into
outside the library tonight.
the place in Hogsmeade where I can get butterbeer with this Sebastian guy, and we sit down at the bar, and the bartender looks at us and goes, "Well, there's a face I haven't seen before," and Larry does this. With exactly this getup, and I was just like, holy shit. That's so funny.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
I hate
Aside
that guy.
from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I'm not gonna lie. This game is really cool. I really like the environment. I really like the detail put into things. It's a shame that it's so... Ooh, a page. It's a shame that it's so poorly optimized. The gameplay... Hey. The gameplay is fun, though. Like, the slinging spells is cool, and it's only going to get more cool as I get better spells. The combat is fun once I get to more of it, you know? And on the ultra quality, it does look really nice. For some reason, though, this zone is, like, on the settings I have it on, this zone looks kind of potato compared to everything else.
Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
He really should flick his wand in the way that I just did it. It's kind of upsetting that he just does a whoosh. Like, of all the details that they've put into this game, they couldn't do that. Alright, I'm gonna need... Not this. No. Let's go, Sebastian.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
You know, that's so funny that the portrait's just like... Like the portrait's just going, I'll pretend I can't see you, is so funny. Because yeah, they would see everything in this world. And this game. They would see each student who would be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go invisible. Which means that the portraits just kind of choose to be observers and just watch as stuff happens. That prefect just didn't question a door just popping open behind them.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
You'd think... Okay, so there it is, you know? They have counter charms. It just made me go invisible right away. That's so good. But, like, okay, so they do have counter charms to basic unlocking spells. Ooh, somebody to ban.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess.
It must be terrible being a librarian in a world where there's poltergeists that can just blow your stuff around.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
You know, she didn't put, like, an alarm spell on the door. I guess maybe the alarm wouldn't go off if you just had the physical key, huh?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Okay. Ah, there's the L2 button.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Whoa.
Quietly now.
You aren't supposed to be here. If, you are here.
Shit.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Yes. Well, shoot. I hope it doesn't start me too far back.
We must remain unseen. let her see you.
Do you think the ghosts are invisible to each other?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the whole...
You know, the ghosts have to get some benefit out of it.
No!
They can't
We've
just...
tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
So Sebastian's seeking power to save his sister.
Revelio.
That's his ambitions. That's why he's in Slytherin. And he is seeking dark powers to do so. Because he's Sebastian. Fascinating. I would ask why they have this library, but they have this library because the knowledge of what's in these things is still valuable, whether it's good or bad.
Revelio. Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Hogwarts probably saves quite a bit, though.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Man. Besides, I like having friends in my debt.
Revelio.
Well, there's that. What do I do with that? Alright.
Reparo.
I tried to repair that first. That's...
Revelio.
I guess Peeves would have been there anyway. New gloves. They're probably better than what I have.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Revelio. There must be more to this room.
There we go. There we go.
That's it.
Oh. Just going in. No big deal.
Revelio.
This is a cool room. That is better than anything that I'm wearing. However, we are going to make it look like our boy. There we go. I had what? This one on? I do like that one.
Where might this lead?
Anatheum.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Accio.
Ah, I just had to hit it. That's all I had to do.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh, those guys are just ready.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Hey.
Levioso. Protego.
That was rude. Okay, that's what that was. That makes sense. Alright, we're getting to actual real gameplay. Hey, listen, buddy. Get wrecked. How?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
Accio chest. No. Oh. Well, that's rather convenient. I do kind of like these, actually. We're gonna wear the Quidditch ones, though. Whoosh. Got him.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Open chest. Open chest. Did this one have nothing? Or did it give me money? That's probably what it gave me. There's a few things here. Oh.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Ah. Alright, that is fun and satisfying, I can't lie. The spell slinging is very fun in this game.
It's a book after all.
Lemon, if you're still weird here, that is kind of weird that you never really took after the Harry Potter series, despite, like, enjoying the wizards and sorcery stuff. But then again, the Harry Potter series, I guess I get it. You know, it doesn't quite cover the sort of wizarding that, like, maybe... Because it's not like you're adventuring wizarding. It's just like you're, I don't know, wizarding. I gets it. Is that boy a cripple? He is. But they won't be able to help the crippled boy. And thus she hates them. They saved the surroundings, but they didn't save the boy.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Damn.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Damn. So she knows he's lying. She's just gonna walk away from it. Because why would Peeves lie? Why would she simply walk away from that? And then, of course, you know, Sebastian was like, well, I do like having friends in my debts. Meow.
Revelio.
Oh, lordy. Oh. There's a way in there. Alright. Get me out of here. It's gotta load. See, if I try to push the doors open too quickly, it doesn't load the room that I'm moving into. You know, I'm gonna do the classic keep my head down to force less rendering. It's a GoldenEye 64 speedrunning tactic. Yeah.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
How does she know about this shit? Okay. But oh.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find this key because that sounds fun.
Chairs in the common room.
Whoa.
Revelio.
Game really didn't like that. There wasn't really a door either, though.
Accio.
Accio key.
I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
Where did it go?
Off on another adventure, are we?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
I needed to slap it there.
Brilliant.
That's a
An old coin.
That's a mini game.
Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Man. Dear Satyavati, you'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had, in fact, been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantan Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and I hope you are well. With love, Sutrita. Who's this?
Revelio.
The girl from Wagadoo. Herbology class. Ooh. Alright, let's go do each of these. I have a first year fighting arena to do as well. I can't wait to do that. That's exciting. There's no music in this game all of a sudden, which is odd. There we go. I know game. I know.
Revelio.
Ooh, a jingle to my right. Nowhere to be seen. Okay.
I like to keep a bit.
That painting's playing a serenade. Ooh, bright lights.
Revelio.
Nothing? Okay.
Accio. Revelio.
Can I collect bees? No? Okay. I was kind of hoping I could collect bees.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
My God. The jump button finally did something.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio.
Why can my gear slots be full? I kind of like the top hat, I'm not gonna lie. Can I get rid of gear? There. Oh no.
Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Seems the devil slayer was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Incendio.
I'm swimming.
Protego.
Alright, this game needs to not have gear slots. That's like actual cardinal sin here. I should not have a gear slot limit. Okay, those are funny. I do like those.
Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Accio. Incendio. Lumos.
Just a straight door out. Alright.
Revelio.
Gear slots are full. Oopsies. Having to go through this menu every time is bothersome. Alright.
Revelio.
What's this door? Out we go.
Revelio.
Is that a page?
Revelio.
Beep, beep, beep. Alright. Get me out of here. Alright, I have quests. Hold on. Can I... Does that mean that I can just go here? Oh, that's fantastic.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
I thought there was a page there. There is, however, a page right here.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Socks at
And
that
if you've been
price can't
eating
be
chocolate frogs, please refrain from
I'd rather have
touching.
no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in
If
the
I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When you
normal
pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. It's starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canuck. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Oh. Well, I definitely sold something that was better than what I had on but couldn't wear yet. That's okay.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house
Well, that was
token.
convenient.
I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find...
Did I just get something about a Daedalian key? Wow. A cape. Alright, it's time to beat up students.
I should see this through and find... Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I like this kid's gumption.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
I'll go it alone, I'm crazy.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Why do they look like they're possessed?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Loop.
Act like a winner.
Potato. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Protect all you've got.
Levioso. Incendio. Potato.
Don't shy away now.
Accio. Levioso.
Confringo.
Oh, I've been defeated. No. That's my bad.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Give me round 2.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Loop. Potato. Incendio.
Hello?
Incendio. Loop. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Incendio. Potato. Incendio. Levioso.
Potato.
Accio.
You're better than that.
Luma. Take. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Levioso.
Come on.
Accio.
There. I had to heal, but oh well.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned
I was hoping
with.
there'd be more
Now
of
that
this.
we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Yar yar.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Incendio. Levioso.
Oh. I was too fast.
Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I did 4 instead of 3. Alright, so there's purpose to waiting here then. Because I can go whoop. Wah. 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 Oh, I did too many. Alright. Wah. 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 Wah, wah, wah. 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 Wah, 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 wah. Wow, you really could, if you so chose, just keep somebody just locked
Impressive
down.
footwork. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Nice. That's all it wanted to show me? Okay. Return to Duncan. And then we'll talk with the girl from Wagadoo later. Nope. What if I... Nope.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Okay. Oh. Are there any potions in here? No? No potions in this bathroom? That's the Peeves bathroom.
Incendio.
Revelio. Nothing fun in this area? Okay. Cool bridge, though. That's cool. That's cool.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Oh. Hold on. Okay. Okay. There we go. No. There we go. Ah.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Okay. Wait, am I expected to go out there?
Revelio.
Got him.
I'd never have a hard way.
Revelio.
I bet Garlic. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that fortune.
I was a little late on that one, but I got him. This way. Those keys make little Pikmin noises.
Revelio.
Aha. I am going out there. That's kind of crazy.
How nice to see you, my young.
Revelio.
Alright, will you keep going? I don't think... No, they had to have had every intention of having me run this path at least once.
Revelio.
Well, whatever's down there, I'm gonna check it out. I was gonna pass it up, but nope. My brain said no. No, you're not. See, because, like, what the hell is this?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Well, I wonder if those items go together.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I don't know.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to have blown that up or not already, but you know, I did.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood. Perhaps they took me for another student.
Perhaps they took me for another
A
student.
bit odd.
Yep.
The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Hallow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What am I supposed to do?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I'm in no rush.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock Wireless would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Alright, that's a locked door.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact,
lowly.
I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Wow.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients.
Potion
You
seller.
can't fix it with a potion, and it's
Sell
best
me
left
your
broken, I
potions.
say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Potion seller, you don't understand.
What do you have for sale?
I need your potions, potion seller.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
But Mummy,
I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
They're fine with me just walking in.
Revelio. Revelio.
There's a bag in here. It's under the fire? Why is it under the fire? Alright. What's the map looking like? Change our gear because our gloves got better. Oh, that fits my wand a little better.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yar.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes.
What is she
My
doing
name
out
is
here?
Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Whoa.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
What the fuck's a
I do hope
furlong?
you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Still behind!
All these goons got nothing.
Incendio.
Wrecked. Destroyed. Absolutely pooped on.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Alright.
Perhaps a nice...
Oh, I was early.
Anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Get out of here.
I'm just warming up.
Luma, Accio.
Ow.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
Centuries?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Merlin was a Slytherin in this world.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
The hell is Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Mm-hmm.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard, no one's ever figured this out before.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
What gear did I get? Well, that one's definitely a little bit better. I do, however, enjoy this. Alright. I think... Oh gosh. Dodge rolling. Who dodge rolls in this game? Alright. I think I'm going to call myself good there. So I'm going to save game. And stretch a little bit. But stream, I think I'm going to go away for now. I'm not going to be on again until at least Monday, I believe. Maybe. Probably not until next Tuesday, because I'm going to be away for a little bit. But when I do come back, I'm going to come back and continue on with this game a little bit. And maybe do a couple more indie games or something next week. I don't know. But for now, adios, y'all. Have a good day.